the news that happened midweek, and that is Mohamed Salah re-signed till the end of 2025, so a 3-year deal, paying around about 400 grand a week, I think, or maybe just under or just over. This is going to be a very, very interesting first 6 weeks for Mohamed Salah at the start of the season, because for the longest time we've seen players play for contracts, get that contract, shit the bed. Now, Mohamed Salah potentially is not in that same scenario because he could have left Liverpool and there would have been hundreds of suitors for him, so that he wouldn't have had an issue finding a club. But it will be interesting to see whether or not this has just been this whole prolonged process has just been done to get some extra coin, or it was done with the best interests of the club at heart. I do think it's for the latter. I do think Mohamed Salah is not the type of person to drag his club under the bus. But it's going to be a very interesting first 6 weeks for him. If he hits the ground running, then they'll put all doubt of what has happened in this offseason behind all the minds of Liverpool supporters, and they'll be fully focused on Mohamed Salah and why he's one of the best footballers in the world. Of course, he didn't have a great end of the season. He was probably the best player in the world from about maybe October to January. He was. He was the best player in the world for probably the last 3 months of 2021. 2022 potentially wasn't exactly great for him. Obviously, Egypt's side got knocked out of the World. Obviously, didn't make the World Cup, lost the Premier League and the Champions League and whatever. But we all know the story for that. It was going to be. I think like I said, the first 6 weeks crucial. I do think this was the right decision. Liverpool, fuck your wage structure, seriously. Like, maybe not. Fuck your wage structure for a player as good as Mo Salah. If Diogo Jota was saying, hey, can I have 400k a week? You can tell him to stick it up his bum and tell him to leave. Even if someone like a Thiago was like, I want 400k a week, tell him to stick it up his bum and leave. Because I rate Thiago so highly. I love Thiago. But he's not game-winning like Mohamed Salah is. And that's why you pay the big bucks for the big players, and you pay the big bucks for the players that can win you big games. And Salah potentially should it have been any other goalkeeper on any other day should have won Liverpool the Champions League. So I mean that's probably just the only blemish on his record. Maybe not even blemish because he won one. But yeah, he doesn't have. I think this is a very good sign for Liverpool because he didn't have a reason to stay because he's won everything. Golden Boot, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, Club World Cup, everything. He's won everything. So he didn't have a reason. He didn't have a score to settle. He could have gone to PSG or Real Madrid, or maybe not Real Madrid, but he could have gone to wherever and gone for a new challenge, like Mane. But he wanted to stay at Liverpool. He wanted to see success for Liverpool. So I guess that's a good sign for them. I guess that can at least give them some solace in the fact that he's here for the right reasons. I don't know how old he will be when his contract expires, but I do think it will be his last contract. I think he'll leave on a free at the end of it, which I think will be a fitting end if it's done in an amicable way. Kind of like Eden Hazard for Chelsea. I know he didn't leave on a free, but he left in a very amicable way. He offered his all to the club, won a trophy in his last game, and then rode off into the sunset to get injured in Madrid. I think the same will happen with Salah. Of course, Liverpool won't get a transfer fee for him, but they'll take 450k off the wage bill, which isn't exactly bad either. So yeah, they're my 2 cents on Salah. I think it's going to be a fine thing for them. I think they're just going to have to relax and just pray that the first 6 weeks go well. Now,